Welcome back, you guys. We're on part 2 of the video review of 78 Tarot by Lana Zellner. Say hello to my kitty cat. Okay, so the backing of the card. It is black with the little mandala little symbol there. And then you don't, okay, so right off the bat when you look at the card, you don't really notice. It just looks like a black card. But in the light, you can see that it has these little roses, and they kind of fade from black into a gray of the outline. I really like the subtleness of it. I think it's very classy. With how vibrant and detailed the artwork is, I really think that she did an awesome job on choosing the backing and have it be very subtle but still very artistic, and shows her her style here. So they're not in order, and when you first receive the deck, it won't come in order either, as you know, like the major arcana, you know, and the suits all gather together. And the reason for that is that each card is labeled with a drawing number, because she talks about how she wanted her clients and everything to be on the journey of her growth of making the cards. And you'll see that as the number decreases, when you look at it, when you first get it, how her art style has grown over the years. She started out as just a few sketches, and then she got into coloring with colored pencils. And then once she actually got into the apprenticeship, the artist told her, you know, you need to switch over to watercolor. And you can see an amazing, just the stages of how her artwork is so different. And so, you know, even the ones that are just black and white sketches, you know, they're not full color, and they're, you know, it doesn't, you know, look like, you know, a painting, but to be able to connect to the card in that way, and for me, for being an artist and coming from where she kind of was coming from, you know, I can really really honor that she chose to do it that way and didn't make each card, you know, picture perfect, that she didn't go back and rework the images. She really just, you know, she went for it from, you know, from the old to the new, you know, and she just put it all out there and put it together in that way of how it was created for the purpose of this deck. And so I find that to be really, really interesting. All right, so here is this card. And make sure you pay attention to the borders and stuff, because the other deck I'll show you is borderless. Yeah, so this one was a colored pencil. It's drawing. Drawing number 35. The Hierophant. And some of these, you know, they are very Rider-Waite, but they're also kind of different, and I like that. They're a little different. And these cards, they are almost the same size of a Llewellyn deck. They're just a little bit taller, but only taller by like a tiny bit. And this is the Three of Swords, so it's kind of, she did I think it's like a Sacred Heart and like Mexican tradition. So it's all like tattoo style and stuff, so that's really cool. And you'll notice that all of her the names of the cards are written in the images, usually in like a border, or not a border, but a banner, which I think is kind of cool. And it has the numerology number 2. I love the colors in this one. In the city. It's pretty. Oops. Sorry about my gross nails. I need to cut them and repaint them. Don't look at them. See how it's in a banner. So you can see this style. This one was 12 and this one was 20. So you can kind of see a little bit of the difference just from this. I love the little gypsy girl. I know a lot of people like the strength card. Oh yeah, and then also she also sells some clothing with, I know because Ethany has this image on a clothing from Lana. I'm not sure if she's still selling them or what, but definitely check it out. I love this one, how she's holding the world. Alright, see, this one is card 2. Right off the bat, you can see how different it is. It's just the outline and no color. It was just the sketch. You can actually see, I believe she did this on tracing paper. But you can see there's like little blotches and stuff, and you can see like the lines, and yeah, it's really interesting. Alright, this card. When I first saw this card, I was like, oh my god, it's probably one of my favorites in the whole deck. I just love the contrast and the colors, and she, Ethany does the swords, and she goes into detail about the symbols and how it correlates to the image, and it's pretty nice to read how she chose to write about it. Okay, and the moon card. I haven't read it yet. I need to read it because I don't understand the image for this moon card. I mean, I do understand the moons, but I don't understand the lobster and it pointing to the different points. So I definitely need to read that of why she chose to do it this way. And you can see the star. What was it? Card number 3. So after card 1 and 2 were just the sketches, she colored in this one. And you could see the roughness and just the complete just differentness. And you know, in a way, it's, even though it's different, it's still beautiful in its own way. But once you put them all or when you get them in order and you actually see the gradient of how the artwork changes. This one too is colored pencil. Card number 4. See, like, look at these two. Completely different, but still beautiful in their own way. I really like this one too a lot. Oh my god, my cat just jumped on my shoulder. Babies. Oh my god, she's going crazy. Two of Swords. This is one of my favorites. Cat, what is wrong with you? She's like attacking me. I think she wants to play. Oh my god. All of you who have fur babies, I'm sure you go through your animals walking around your stuff all the time when trying to make videos. Alright, so this is another popular one that's talked about. Is this image for the Seven of Swords. Totally different vibe than a normal Rider-Waite. I mean, it is still the same type of concept and the idea, but how she takes it and goes with it is different. I like the colors in this, like how it's colorful but still kind of muted. And the yellow, I love the highlights. The highlight of the yellows. He has a little heart on his face. It's very cool. This is, no, 75. Never mind. This one's fun too. Even though this is just, you know, just showing the wands, still just look at the artwork and just how it just pops. Love it. Here's card number 1, the Nine of Wands. This one is so beautiful. Look at the colors. Look at the colors in the water and the colors in the hand. So pretty. I love this one. I actually got to pull this card too during one of my daily readings. Oh, and she did talk about how she all the images are, they're not photoshopped, but they are what did she do? She just, I think, enhanced them a little bit only so that it would kind of match with all the other cards. I'm probably totally not even saying that right, but yeah, I know she made a point that she didn't alter them. She just kind of changed, I think it was the lighting, maybe, for the cards. This one's interesting, too. I love the yellow. The yellows in this card. And I'm not, honestly, a fan of yellow, like the, what is it, the Radiant White Rider-Waite one. It's very yellow. I don't like it, but I love the yellows in this. It's just very fun and playful. The little fox is so cute. These are pretty similar. See, but this one's very different. You can see how some of them just are completely not the same at all. But I like that just because of the, you know, how it was a process of making the deck, and it was a journey, and she takes us on that journey of how her, you know, inspiration changed and stuff. And the reason why she said it took, I believe it was 1.5 years, the reason why it took so long to do this project is because she didn't want to rush through it. She wanted to make sure that each card you know, got its certain amount of time and work put into the card. Because she knew that since she did them out of order, she didn't want, you know, certain cards towards the end to get, you know, rushed, you know, and, you know, when you are painting or drawing or something, creating something, no matter what it is, when you are rushing the process, you're taking away from the artistic flow of that, and a lot of times you can tell. I love that one too. This one, I love the High Priestess in this one a lot. I love the contrasts with the bright colors and then the black. See, and some of them do have, I believe Gaia, she's made a point that some of them have like blank space in the back, some of them are full color, you know, and some of them have people, some of them don't. They're all a little different. It's very, very eclectic. Even though it's done by the same artist, the way that it was done is very eclectic. I love the world. I love the writing in this one. So pretty. Last card. All right. So that was the 78 cards by Lana Zellner. And it is the original deck. Oh, I'm trying to pick them up. Okay, well, whatever. But yeah, so next video, part 3, I will be showing you how they look trimmed, and I also edged these. So we'll do a little side-by-side comparison. So yeah, I definitely would advise you guys to really get these cards while you can. I know one of my friends on Instagram, you know, she said, you know, she wasn't really drawn to these cards. It's not really her art style. But after getting them, you know, she connects so well with them. And right now, even though it's a new deck, I've really, really bonded with it. And I have some decks, you know, that I've had for a while, you know, and I've used from time to time, and I can't really connect to it. This one, just right off the bat, it connected so well. I carry it with me in my purse because I love it so much. I've used it every day, you know, since. So yeah, and I know some of you have been really wanting a review on this, and I've been sick, so I wanted to wait a while, but you know, I'm just like, I just need to do it. So I decided to do it today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video and get this deck. And if you do get this deck, do a video on it too so I can hear your thoughts. Bye.